Hi, friends. Happy Friday. As you know, I am not here today, but you are going to be totally fine and able to manage yourselves. I have complete confidence. Please be amazing for the guest teacher. I know you guys can do it. I'm looking forward to getting a good report. Okay, so homework for tonight. Have a great weekend. The only items that you need paper-wise today are your Meet the Wumps packet. If you feel like you want to use your journal as a resource, you can. I don't really think that you will need to, but if you do use it, please just make sure that it goes back. Anybody that has a team t-shirt order, do not forget to turn it in. Okay, so your bell ringer for today. In your packet, you've got a spot that says I will and I will not. So I want you to think, when we have a guest teacher in our classroom, you have a responsibility of making sure that you're being on task and totally appropriate. So what I would like for you to write in your bell ringer is something that you will do today in our class and something that you will not do today in our class. I know you guys know what the right answers are, and I look forward to seeing what you've written. All right, activities for today. You have Scale Ella, the video that is in PlayPosit. If you did not already get logged in to PlayPosit this week, you need to make sure that you get logged in first. So the link should be in Classroom, or you can Google PlayPosit, and then our class search code is on the FYI board right by Ben's head. So when you finish watching Scale Ella and answering all those questions, there is a worksheet in your packet that you'll be doing. And then you'll be doing some work on missing side lengths. And then last, you'll have a chance to finish up that Marvelous Me project that's due today. Okay, your activities and your focus. How can we use what we know about similar figures to find scale factor and missing side lengths? So your job is to find missing side lengths on similar figures and find the scale factor between an image and an original. And you guys are just kind of exploring with that. We'll formalize scale factor in that process next week together. All right, so here are your standards. And activity number 1, you're gonna go to PlayPosit and watch Scale Ella, answer the questions to the best of your ability. Activity 2, you're gonna complete Scale Ella in your packet. You can work on this quietly with the people around you as long as you're on task and appropriate. However, if at any point in time you receive a warning for being off task, do know that that's going to come with a consequence, at the very least a lunch detention, if not a phone call home and or a referral. All right, activity number 3. You have the similar figures worksheets in your packet. So let me get the hover cam up. So you have, in the back of your packet, you have these pages. So there are 3 pages of similar figures, okay? So we'll look at the first problem together. So you have a 12 and the corresponding side is a 3, and then you have 20, and what's the corresponding side for that? So what I want you to do is think about, what do you have to do to 3 to get it to be 12? What do we have to multiply by? So think about those multiplying rules that we were using when we were graphing figures, and how they were the scale factor because they were making things bigger. They were scaling things up. So what I want you to think about is, you can kind of think about it like this, actually. This one could be like 12 over 20. This one could be 3 over x. Now it looks a lot like the homework you guys did last night. So what do I have to do to 3 to get 12? Well, I have to times 4. What number times 4 would give me 20? That's going to be your missing side length. If you're not sure of that multiplication fact, you could also do whatever number is supposed to go here. You could do 20 divided by that number. But what you should come up with for this one is x is 5. So my missing side length is 5. So that's what you're going to do. All of the numbers in here are pretty simple. There are a couple, like down here, this one looks like it's kind of rotated. I don't believe that this 99 goes with that 10. So just pay attention to when shapes are rotated. But you have 24 problems where you're just finding that missing side length and solving for x. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy for you. So when you finish with this activity, your last activity that you're responsible for me, is working on your Marvelous Me slides. These have to be submitted to me today in order to get on-time credit because today is the due date. So the things that you're definitely responsible for are the Scale Ella questions, the Scale Ella worksheet, the missing sides, and the marvelous me. Let's say you have everything finished. You are welcome to play some Sumdog, play Ratio Rumble, work on stuff for another class. If you have a quiz or anything like that that you want to study for, that would be fine. Or you are welcome to read a book. What you are not welcome to do is be off task and ridiculous. At the end of the period, your exit slip, you're actually going to write it on the very front of your packet near where your name is. And you're going to tell me your favorite thing we did in math class this week. That exit slip needs to be on the front of your packet. And then before you leave for today, for the weekend, you need to put your packet in the bin for your block. Make sure that your name is on it. And that is all I have for you. So you have plenty of things to keep you busy. And I trust that you're going to make really good decisions with your time and you're going to be super helpful and appropriate. See you guys on Monday.